Nina Jacobson e John Killick. Il cast: yes, in the middle. Liam Hemsworth, Josh Hutcherson, Francis Lawrence e Jennifer Lawrence.
When I first read the books, I was really happy that a character and a role model like this existed for not only a younger generation, but for everybody. I was incredibly inspired by her. As far as responsibility, I mean, absolutely. When people are listening to you and watching you, you have a choice in what you want them to hear. So I do feel an amount of responsibility. And I do remember being in Venice and winning the Magellan Australian Award. It was probably one of the most exciting times of my entire life. But I can't really say that my life has changed particularly. I mean, awards are obviously really nice and benefit my career. But I don't feel like anything kind of changed my personal life. I kind of, I'm very grateful and happy, but then, just go about my day. The usual. Everybody keeps asking me if I feel this huge amount of pressure, so now I'm starting to feel a huge amount of pressure that I should feel. A huge amount of pressure. I hope this doesn't sound like a cliche, it is a cliche, but I really just love my job. I love making movies, I love acting, so, and I've been taking movies for the same reason my entire life. I love the script, I love the character, it's something that I'm interested in. I want to work with a particular director, and that won't change.
I think that it's not very often that you get to be a part of something that becomes so known and successful that also has so much meaning and weight behind it, like Francis was saying. I think one of the coolest things about being an actor is being able to tell interesting, unique stories and with great characters and characters that develop in very real ways. And a lot of times you find that more in the indie world and the indie type movies, which I love so much. And then to find a story like this that has such a mass appeal and is such a complex story with such core values and themes throughout about love and family and fighting for what you believe in, it's a rare thing. And so for me to be a part of it, it's absolutely incredible. And the fans for the Hunger Games have been so supportive from day one. And really they give us so much energy and drive to keep on going when we're on these victory tours of ours that are very tiring. So it's amazing to be a part of it, really.
I just said
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. We got no. I'll do it. You want to do it?
Well,
why don't we all talk at the same time? Okay.
Well, I think
second character over and over.
I love you.
You're welcome.
As an actor, it's a really incredible opportunity to get to play, to get to grow and change with. Why are you laughing? Were you about to talk and I started talking?
Oh yeah, Michelle.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
Oh my God, do I
Just
talk
finish.
or not?
Go, do it.
It's driving me crazy, giving me a stomachache. But to get to grow and change with a character is a really interesting thing, because just at the beginning of this movie, she's completely changed. She's gone through a huge life-changing event. She's been forced to kill people. It's absolutely destroyed her. She's suffering from post-traumatic stress. So it's exciting to get to come back and play a character like that. And she's also just a really incredible character. As far as special effects go, it doesn't really affect me because I'm using the same tools I do in acting is using your imagination. So working with CG is just continuing to imagine something.
Il ragazzo lì per favore e poi la ragazza.
Ci sono loro. Aspetta,
Oh my
Mario.
God, you guys have to talk
Mario.
now.
No, we don't. I wanted to talk, and then someone else started to.
Oh my God!
Should I talk? Should I answer this question?
I think so.
Oh,
Do it.
It's something that I always identified with Gael is he's an extremely passionate character. He's constantly wanting to stand up for what he believes in. For a long time, he's kind of powerless to do so. And through this film, you get to see little bits and pieces of that fight and that want to change the situation he's in. And I think that's something we all identify with these characters. Are you guys having a conversation on your own over here?
I think that the truth is the story is very different from Star Wars. And I mean, if you look at Katniss Everdeen as a hero, she's a very different kind of hero than Luke Skywalker. I mean, Luke Skywalker is like the classic Joseph Campbell sort of hero's journey. He's longing for adventure. He wants to learn the Force. He wants to battle the dark side, right? Whereas Katniss Everdeen, she wants her life back. She wants her to survive. She wants to protect her family. And it's what I love about Katniss Everdeen as a hero and as a character is that she feels very human and she feels very relatable. And I think truly men and women can relate because she makes such real and naturalistic choices and choices from the gut and choices that we can believe in, and she's flawed.